Picking up right where we left off immediately after stopping the recording for the last video, Commander Harkin is calling me. So let's check it out. Captain, in direct violation of intergalactic law, the Andromeda Project has permanently closed access to the Stargate outside of their own ships. Colonists are stranded in the new sector, unable to return home. You are the only one outside of the Andromeda Project with access codes. Please call back as soon as you can. They must be stopped. Okay, so it's help us. You're our only hope situation, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I might outfit this with guns instead of the scoops. Like I might shift this into a warship, maybe potentially here, because we don't really need all the manufacturing capacity anymore, do we? Yeah. Some people said you can control. I thought this was interesting. You can control where the random unworking people are by adding tables and chairs and stuff. So I went ahead and added some tables and chairs, and that's cool. They hang out over here now. Doesn't really have any meaningful gameplay impact, but you can see that they do still wander in the unsafe zone, but not while they're making it. At least I don't think it. So anyway, we're gonna call Harkin, but also I want to get these ships to I want to make more of these ships right here, basically. So I'd like to go in, and I think if I go like this, I would like to export ship, create a new export. I'm going to call this DRX Charlie. For now, I'm just going to call it that. I'm not going to upload it or anything. This isn't my design, but I'm going to do that. And then what I'd like to do now is I'm going to go to fabricate a ship, and I want to make more of these. 6.8 million to make this. So I can make a whole new one. And there will be now 2 DRX Monaros on the map. There we go. With, of course, nobody in the ship. But if we can get some basic stuff delivered to this, then that would be great, including crew. So we will put, let's say, 6 crew on board this with 6 spacesuits. And probably 2 weapons officers as well, sure. And in addition to that, let's make sure that they also have just some starting fuel for the reactor, I suppose. So we'll get them some fuel here, some oxygen, FTL charges, water, food, etc. So we'll get them some basic starting supplies that will let them get the ball rolling over here, get everything started. If we can get the machine started up, then we will see these things begin to power on, and we'll also see, it begin to make its own fuel, and everything will just, prop into existence here. Then I want to also go in defense and make sure that it has plenty of these. Now, let me refresh myself here on the arsenal for this gun. It has just cannons and Gatlings, right? There are no railguns. Okay, I added the 2 railguns right there. 3 railguns. Okay, so we will need a little bit of all types of ammunition to go with this as well. So we're going to add, say, a little bit of bullets here. Sure, give them all the railgun slugs. That's fine. We'll go a few of the cannon shells here as well. We'll go about there with it, I think. And make sure that this has it there too. Then I'm going to go over to the hammerhead as well. And again, it's a modified design for the hammerhead. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to export. I'm going to say hammer and just saying Charlie, just in case it's in a list with other ships like that. Although it does look like it separates it in the list. Fabricate ship. The hammer is 5.6 million. And if I could go ahead and have that redesigned as well, have that built as well. It looks like it's going to be just directly over top of the other ship. That's interesting. Why don't we go ahead and move you just a little bit so I can have you at least separated graphically so I can, figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, and then this ship again needs some crew, so we're going to add 4 crew and also a weapons officer on board this ship as well. I think there's only 1 weapon station. Yeah, there's 2 right here. Yeah, so we can get another one on this as well. Crew, weapons officer, suit. There it is. And we can also bring in the resources here as well. Although this doesn't need cannon. This has only railguns. Yes, this has only railguns. So let's, if I cancel trade and refund really quick, then come back over, I can then select this again. But this time in defense, I want to only have the railgun slugs. And I think, yeah, the Gatling stuff too. Because there's some Gatling stuff on the side here too. And then on resources, right, we'll have the food, the water, FTL charges, oxygen, fuel, etc. To get things rolling for these guys as well, so they can get their ship, get everything started. Although I definitely asked for more crew than one. I'm wondering if it's stuff is in the way too much to the point where they can't even have people come out. That's very interesting. Did I not ask for crew here? I thought I had. Here, let's go 5 crew here. There we go. Apparently I hadn't. I did cancel it and then redo it and all that stuff. So, but that should get the power running here on this ship. There we go. And of course that gets the fuel done too. So what I'm doing is creating a fleet. I'm not creating a large ship. I'm creating a bunch of smaller ships, each of which are fully armored and ready to go with minimal crew capacity and lots of ammunition. At least I hope to have lots and lots of like railgun slugs, for example. We need a lot of those. Bullets is good. But what we get here is by copying my amendments to the design, I don't have to replace all the, the equipment to make its own fuel and reconfigure everything. Everything will just start working like it does on the existing ships, like this, which has no storage for fuel. Right? It has fuel, but no storage, no additional storage for it. That's fine. All right, hearken. Greetings, Captain. I was worried you had taken their side in all of this. I probably could have responded sooner then, yeah? The Andromeda project has moved their HQ and all key personnel to an unknown location in the new sector where we believe they are controlling the Stargate. My plan is to use our fleet to take control of the HQ by force. Any and all damage to the HQ should be avoided. Many innocent lives are on board, and the loss of life from destroying it would be far too great. I have devised a plan with an old friend of yours that should minimize casualties. Interesting. Ah, Toppingberry! Hello again, Captain. After some careful analysis of the Stargate's blueprints, I have found the back door that the late Alexander James Alistar has left you. I like Toppingberry. He's a fun guy. Why, you will use this back door to upload a small virus that I have written to their command center within the HQ. It will disable the station's offensive capabilities and place itself under your command. While you neutralize the HQ, my fleet will fight off the Andromeda Project Navy. Once the battle is over, I will take control of the HQ and arrest everyone involved. Their conglomerate will be dismantled. All right, so looks like I'm neutralizing the HQ and you are doing all the fighting. That sounds great. The Stargate will fall back into our control. I've marked an allied shipyard on your map. I'll hide out there in the meantime. Meet me to discuss the plan further. Goodbye for now. Okay, so it sounds like I am going to have to fight at some point here. So we have quite a few ships that are just hanging out in here, and I do want to get into the thickest part of all this, right, to maximize our fuel gain. So I'm going to have you go here. I'm going to have you go up here. I'm going to have you go over here. And all the ships will just hang out together over there like that, yeah? All the ships can just do that. Now, in the meantime, the Procyon cruiser, I suppose I could probably have this go over there as well. It does have a little bit of space left for this, but I wanted to buy resources from another location. So we have, for example, railgun slugs and cannon shells and all these things. And I wanted to just clear their inventory out a little bit here so I can bring them to the other ships in the meantime. So we're going to have this trade happen. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring my ship over there so I can meet up with my other warships as soon as we've unloaded all of the stuff, which it looks like it's going to take a little bit. So let's just give it more cargo space randomly right here or something so they can bring that stuff over. Certainly taking them a while, isn't it? This one right here, actually. We don't need the neobidium ore storage, so why don't I go ahead and have cannon shells stored here, because we have a lot of cannon shells. So I can have them store them here instead. Let's prioritize zones, though, yeah? Yeah, let's do that instead. That way they don't pull them from where the guns are. I want all the ammunition close to the guns, because it makes it really easy and very fast to reload them, but yeah. All right, so we're going to bring the ship over to our other warships so it can be near the rest of our fleet. Oh, look at that. Look at this, guys. Huh? It's a Juno. Aw. My memories from the other playlist. If you haven't checked out the survival playlist yet, give it a look at your earliest convenience, or whenever you want to, if you want to. It's cool. I'm still sick. I have a lot of stuff that's going on all at the same time, and unfortunately that means that each individual project updates very slowly. That's just the way it is. I apologize for that, but it's just the way it is. All right, so Procyon Cruiser is going to arrive in this little gas cloud with the rest of the fleet. Now we can take a look. So we have two of these, one Procyon Cruiser. I think there will always ever be only one Procyon Cruiser. And then we have a lot for the Hammerhead and stuff here too. So logistically, yeah, logistically. What I want is, I think I want to install some of these lightning rods on each of these ships somewhere. At least a couple, but I just don't have a place for them. Maybe here. So let's transfer. None of these are the right button. Let's transfer some of these lightning rods, one to each ship, just so they each have one. I can try to install them that way. And then we're going to go bullets. We want Monaro to have some. We want Hammerhead to have a few extras here too. So we'll go ahead and give you guys a few stacks, because Procyon Cruiser, of course, has a lot of them. So, I mean, actually maybe think 20 each. That seems like excessive. But then again, this one has 77. So perhaps we can actually have you distribute some of these as well. Yeah. Distribute some of yours as well, I think. So everything will be like that. And then on the railgun side of things, Procyon Cruiser's got 35. We want Hammerhead to have quite a few of these as well. So we'll get some railgun slugs there too. Hammerhead doesn't require cannon shells, I don't believe. So we're going to have you give those over here to Monaro. So all of that stuff should happen with the drones, as long as they have drones. The thing is, I don't think these new ships, I never bought drones for them. So we're going to go over to logistics, and we're going to at least get one drone for that ship. And I think this one, I can't tell if this is the new one or not. I think they're both exactly the same now. I probably could have named them differently, but logistics, we're going to make sure you have at least one drone. And then the Monaros, if I could see, it looks like this one looks like maybe has the drones. Yeah. So it's the other one that needs them. So we'll trade, and we'll go logistics, and these 3 drones can go to this ship. Oh, no, this is the ship with the drones. Well, it's okay. I can redistribute them. I can tell them to go and go wherever they're going to go. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, you can see it right here. So I can say 5 over there, a couple more over here, etc., just to kind of keep these drones, going to respective ships, so we can have nice fleet logistics between this area. And of course, whenever we go into a battle situation, we want to make sure that the drones are not exiting. And then the last thing I need to do here, because this is a shipyard. Wowzers, where in the world are you going here? Okay, because this is a shipyard, I want to make sure everything is fully armored and ready to rock. So that's fully armored there. This one is fully armored. It should be, but I don't know that. Looks like everything is so far fully armored. Yep. And done. Okay. So everything was already fully armored. No reason to do anything. Now, Procyon Cruiser looks like it's a little bit light on deuterium. I got a solution for that. Jumper. We got a place for you to go. And Jumper's actually already over here. I'm going to have you go over to the other system. We're going to prepare for war is basically what I'm doing here. So we're going to prepare this Jumper's going to go through there. And when Jumper arrives... That was very fast, was it not? I feel like that was faster than usual. Oh, I selected... That's why. I selected the... I went to bad. Okay, don't go to bad. You're going to go over to the other one. Yep. There we go. Ready? Jump. Okay. And then we can see the deuterium supply of Procyon Cruiser going down. So we want to make our way like this. Like this. Prepare jump. There it is. And we want to make our way over there. We're going to jump through this gate, jump through the Stargate, and we're going to deliver this enormous amount of deuterium over to the Procyon cruiser. Now, could I just buy it? Yeah, absolutely. I could totally just buy it, but again, I like providing for my own ships. I like looking at it and saying, you know what, I did that. I made this, and here it is. You know, I just think if you can do it, then I get satisfaction of doing it. So there we go. So now we can have this ship makes its way over there, and what we can do is I can say, hey, I want to have Jumper bring the deuterium, the plentiful amount of deuterium that it has. I want you to give, you know, like 16 of it to the Procyon crew. I'll just give like a whole bunch of it to the cruiser. I think the other ships are all entirely fuel powered, you know, by regular fuel. So I don't think we have to worry about those at all, because there's no deuterium being used here at all. But Procyon cruiser is powered exclusively by deuterium, not the fuel resources. So yeah, we're going to have that. Go ahead and pop that in. There we go. And now the amount of deuterium is really good. All right, so while I'm sitting here, I've had someone else die of radiation poisoning, which is really weird because, like, I don't think there was even... I didn't even know this thing was working or doing things at the moment, but it was still set to charge crystals. I've gone in and I've redone this area, so I've moved this over just a little bit. I've made this out, and then I had to delete some tanks and some of these hyperspace scoops and stuff, and you know, to get this walled off. And what's happening now is they're hanging out in here even more. If you put a wall here and a door, they'll hang out in here like it's a room, like it's a legit room. Very strange, very strange. All the suits are right here. All the tables are way out here. Obviously, the paint on the floor is just superficial. It doesn't matter, but that is the reality I'm getting right now. Is that if you wall this off and make it a separate room, you're going to get people hanging out in here more often. And so we're probably going to have even more deaths from radiation sickness. But I went ahead and did this because I thought this would help. They're just going to stand next to it. They're just going to stand here. So I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a way to keep them alive. It just really, again, the game is just not really well thought out that way. They just didn't care, and it shows. I have also gone in. Some of you may notice there are now 3 Monaros. I wanted to have another one. So here we are. We have 3 of these warships now. And I think we're probably ready for war at this point. We've got lots of water, lots of oxygen, a good amount of fuel, good amount of metron gas in this new one too. So I think we're ready to rock and roll. If there's any wartime stuff to be doing, we are ready to go and do it. Now, one last thing to do is I want the lightning rods to be over here too. So I'm going to go to logistics, and I'm highlighting the one I'm currently looking at. So the lightning rods from the Procyon cruiser, there are 3 here. And I think what I'd like to do is have you take those 3 and move them over here. They won't be... it looks like these 2 have 3 in storage too, which that means they're not installing them. Hang on, they're not installing them? They don't appear to be installing. Wait, why are they not? I already told them to install them. Whoa. There should be pending plans here for this. Okay, hang on. Now, there should have been pending plans here already for this, unless I don't know why they would have canceled them, but let's do that. And then come over here. I already did the electrical for it too, because I'd already done this. See, the electrical lines are already ran for these 2 units because they were right there. And they seem to have decided not to do them anymore. Exterior work is on. And now they're going out to actually do the job I told them to do. Okay, good. So every single one of these warships, apparently they just ignored everything I told them. Wow. Okay. Every single one of these warships are outfitted with 4 lightning rods as well to help protect them, because, you know, we might have a battle in a place with a storm. And I don't want a random lightning strike to take out a ship at a strategic moment when it would otherwise be successful in taking down the enemy. So we're going to have a few of these on this ship to help just kind of add a little bit of extra protection from the elements here on all of these warships. I'll be commanding the Procyon cruiser most of the time anyway. I mean, I might flip around and stuff just to make sure that the hammerheads are pointed the right direction, because the AI has just really dumb. It's just dumb. It doesn't. It's almost like it doesn't want to take into consideration where the majority of its firepower needs to point in order to attack its target. It's really weird. So at least not fast enough for me. It'll kind of wander a little bit too long, linger a little bit too long before it aims and fires. So we're going to take care of that now. And then it's this one here that needs one more. I'm not sure we have one more for it. If I go to logistics, it says the tank has one, which is interesting. Why don't we send that off to the Monaro if it's possible? The tank is in the area and it is sending it off. Okay. Tank happens to be here. It's way over here though. Oh, way over here. There it is. Way over here though. But it is here. It is over here. And so I could actually have the tank just come on over and trade with us. Why not? Just 10 times time acceleration here. That's 10 times speed. See, and you get more radiation poisoning in the jumper again. So it's even worse with this. And look, he's hanging out here still too. So if it's even worse, if somebody said wall it off, make a separate room, etc., it doesn't matter. It actually gets worse if you do that, because they hang out in the room as if it's a room to hang out in now. There's simply no way to keep them out of the room. All right, I think we're ready to go here. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to head over to the other sector. But I figure like we might as well get a warm up, right, for some hostilities. We've got 2 hostile target areas right here. And this is in the opening sector. So I assume these are going to be very easy fights, but I don't know that. So what I want to do is we're going to take all of our ships over to one of these hostile areas and see about clearing them out and see just how easy that is to do. So we'll hit battle stations here. We'll have them go ahead and jump over to, and then this is a fleet that should be able to handle whatever's over here, right? So we have 3 enemy contacts. We outnumber them. It should be fairly straightforward. So we have a little class 1 fuel rat, class 1 fighter there, and an exonerator class 2. Really should not be that big of a deal. We'll go ahead and put in fleet AI really quick here, turn on my thrusters, and then just like whip ourselves around. And all of these ships should just blast them ridiculous. There it is. Bang. The hammerheads eliminate the first target very quickly. There's the second target, and we can just speed up time. There's the third target. So this is, significantly more capable of taking out an enormous amount of, enemy contacts and stuff is here. And then also, we have a lot of our little, all of our drones zipping around through here too. And they will, I think we're just gonna, I should not be doing this. Hang on. There we go. Docking assist. No, why are you guys still moving? Hold on. Don't move. Come on over here. Don't move. Everyone come with me. There we go. And we can just grab the scraps and all that stuff too, because, again, we make our ammunition from this kind of stuff. And we can see that we have FTL charges and all those things here too. So we can go out and get salvage for a few different ships. These guys are all told to do that anyway. And we need to kind of remember not to let them do that when the fighting actually starts. Probably the best idea to not let them do that when the fighting starts. We have hostiles inbound, right? And so what I want to see is we need to get our combat ranking up, right? I don't think we need to. Let me clarify this. I don't think we need to, actually. It's probably a bad idea to do that, because then I think once the combat rating goes up, you start getting more extreme enemies. Maybe that's how it works, because there's an achievement to get your combat rating to rank 10, and I thought maybe I would do that by having more ships, but now I'm thinking it's easier. I think it's probably easier not to do that. So instead of lingering around, I'm going to go to the Stargate now. And of course, we'll have everybody jump with me. And we'll go ahead and jump out of here. So hostiles inbound, sure. So these 2 areas on the sector map, they're always hostile, it seems. So if you ever want to get your rank up, you can just, I guess, hang out in those areas. What I'm going to do, though, with these warships is... first off, I want to check and see about ammunition. So, like, Procyon cruiser is going to be fine. We got 176 railgun slugs in that hammerhead, 225 in this hammerhead. We are ready for a battle here for sure. We're definitely good. So I want to go through the Stargate. Jumper, I'm going to go ahead and tell you to just go back to doing whatever it is you were doing. The tank can also go back to doing, it's already doing what it's doing, okay? However, it's still accelerating. Oh, yeah, look at, this thing is so slow. This thing is so slow that I told it to go from here to meet up with us. I sat there, installed the lightning rods, then jumped to a new system, battled 3 ships and destroyed them, collect most of the scrap, then came back and jumped again, and this thing still isn't done moving to this destination. The tank is not meant to move. It's meant to get to systems. If it needs to move, it can move. It's just not meant to, okay? It's a tank. It's just a big old fuel tank. All right, we're arriving in the new system, right? And as we take a look at the sector map, so this is where Commander Harkin is. We want to travel there. However, there's the other fortress as well. I haven't taken down yet. So I figured, we might as well take that fortress down. Jumper's here. Yeah, right. There we go. I was like, why can't you join us? All right, because wrong ship. That's the Jumper. Okay, so we have all of these ships. Now we're going to go battle stations. We're going to be ready to rock and roll as we go and jump. So now, I have no idea what's in store for us here. Why are you jumping with us? Oh, dear. That is not a ship that should be jumping with us. Whoops! I don't know why Bad is even here. Why are you even in this system? All right, hang on. We need to send... First thing we need to do is send Bad back, because this is not where you should be, Bad. You should not be here. You should be going... Just have you go over here, okay? You just prepare your jump and head that way, okay, sir? And in the meantime, my God. In the meantime, all of you need to look at... Oh, good. Very good. We're just here. This is great. So, Morag Class 3. There's a Blue Tongue Class 2. We got an Exonerator Class 2. Hammerhead Class 6. And the Bellatrix Frigate Class 5. Well... Like, I got hammerheads of my own, right? So if I hit AI fleet combat, what I'm curious of is whether Bad is going to ignore my order to start a jump because of AI fleet combat. That's my worry right now, because he should not be here. It will. It's going to ignore me. So I cannot have... Bad's just going to be here. Unfortunately, Bad's just here. And I think I can't bother with that right now, unfortunately. If it looks like it's getting gnarly, I can try to get it to behave, but that sucks. Okay, well, we're gonna do what we gotta do. Battle stations, everyone. AI fleet combat is engaged. And what we want to do also is make sure that we are not allowing repairs on hulls. I don't want any of these things doing this. One at a time, please. Yep. Good old introversion, right? There we go. And Bad. So again, Bad should not be here. Bad should be just getting the hell away. And I want Bad to just go away is what I want. So sounds a little risky to me, honestly, but maybe I go like this. And I control Bad, because fleet combat AI is going to handle the rest of that. Maybe I have Bad turn around, because it's getting blasted right now. Oh my gosh, that is a war, isn't it? That is a war right there. Look at that. It looks kind of cool, though. Look at that. Bang, bang, bang. Holy shit. That's a lot of war happening there. And again, we just want Bad to get out of here, which it can't really do very well, but I think it's probably safe. A lot of this stuff needs my attention at this point, I think. So let's check it out. So we got 23% damage here, 4% there. Hammerhead's looking good. Monaro's looking good. I mean, I think we're really armored up, so we're solid. This one here is my most damaged ship is over here. And, we're going to want to do what we can do here to get all these things to die. So as many ships as possible here. That Monaro's got 57% damage on it. Let's see what's going on here. So this one, nope. I don't know which one it is. This one, it's obviously the other one. Okay, so this one here. So this one here, I'm going to control it by having it go this direction if we can. I need it to get out of here. So we're just going to, I'm making it rotate, basically. I'm trying to make it to where it's got more evasion is essentially what I'm aiming for here. Look at that. The shots are amazing. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. Jumper's over here too. Oh my God. Because Bad's here. Please, somebody destroy this hammerhead now. There it is. Okay, we destroyed these guys despite having ships that have no business being here. Fleet combat AI is off. Battle station's off. Everyone just stop. Oh my God, I can't believe this. All right, so now you guys can sit there. Exterior work is allowed once more. There you go. And you know what, Jumper? You can just go hang out with Bad right over here, okay? And both of you we're going to allow you to repair yourselves and do all the things you want to do, okay? In the meantime, the warships that were actually supposed to be in the war zone, they can collect everything, I guess, if they want to now. We can get all the drones to go to work and do the things they want to do, and I have to do that one at a time, don't I? I don't know why 2 drones are out, but I don't think I want to wait around for a millennia for them to come back, wherever the hell they are. So we're going to leave them behind. I don't care where they are. We're going to leave them behind. Okay. So that takes care of that problem. We're going to go ahead and get repairs done on all of these ships. Looks like that one doesn't even need repairs. This one does. Go ahead and get that done. Bad's fine. Jumper seems fine. And so Bad is a total accident there. Bad needs to go back to where it was. So Bad needs to go, I don't know, we'll send it over to, I don't really care. I think this one's probably fine. There's probably some stuff over there we can go get. So we'll let Bad go over that way by himself. There we go. And then we'll just see where mining can happen. Yeah, over here somewhere. Looks like I've already pretty much mined this place out. Neobidium's gone. Metallic minerals are over there. There's some copper and some metallic minerals. So we'll just have Bad sit like right here, and that should be in range to get all those things that it wants to get. Provided it's on auto, it is. Okay, so Bad will just do what it needs to do. It'll start mining again and start producing things again from there. Jumper, let's get you repaired. Done, and then I'll go ahead and turn your route back on, and you can go back to work doing what you're doing. Okay, I think I figured that out. Everything's sorted now. We got lots and lots of drones here for basically no good reason. Logistics here. Let's take a look and see. Why do we have so many drones? 42 drones on this ship. Okay, let's give like some more over. Yeah, let's do something like that. Let's give some more drones over to these other ships, because we don't need this many on this vessel. Yeah, we'll just even more. I think just go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a more even distribution right there. Now let's go over and talk to Commander Harkin, and we'll make sure that we have only the ships that are taking us. If your name is Hammerhead or Monaro, you're coming with me, basically. And we just need the drones to not be deployed anymore. There we go, and away we go. This is called the final stand. Okay. The final stand. We are here. Let's go ahead and call Harkin. Hello, Commander. Oh, jeez. Hello, Captain. It's good to see you. These are all the ships I control in this sector. The rest are on the other side of the Stargate, unable to reach us. My officers have pinpointed the position of their HQ. Upon arrival, we expect to be met with heavy resistance from their private security forces. I should be able to grab their attention away from your fleet while you close and take control of the station. Good luck, Captain. I'll see you on the battlefield. All right, so take control of Andromeda HQ is the objective, and that is located here. Well, okay then. I think we just prepare to jump, right? I think we have probably have enough weapons and everything at this point. I don't think there's really... if I go to logistics just to see what kind of arsenal, what kind of weapons we have left over, what kind of ammunition we have left over, I think we're all right. These are stacks of 10, so there's plenty of shells. I think we're going to be fine with everything. We're already repaired. Everything's ready to go that way. So yeah, I think we prepare the jump and get everybody moving. All right, I gotta figure out why my camera's not cooperating with me. Here we go. Let's make sure we're on the Procyon cruiser. Hi, yeah, there we go. Drones deployed. Yes, that's fine. What we want to do is now go in and tell you not to do this. And I want each and every one of you to be told not to do this. Yep, just like that, and like that, and like that. That should basically eliminate any risks of losing all the drones. Now, if we get to the point where like ships are starting to get really damaged and it's like, uh-oh, we may not win this fight, then we release the drones, right? Then we enable the drones because they'll go out and try to repair the hull. While they're out there, the drones also draw enemy Gatling gun fire. So it kind of minimizes a little bit of or it distracts their PDCs from hitting us, prolonging our life a little bit. But then also while they're out and about, they're also repairing our hulls. So we can do that, but we want to make sure that they're not like out and about immediately upon having 1% damage. All the drones spring into life. We don't want them targeted that way. Okay, I think we're ready to rock here, yeah? So, let's go. Yeah, battle stations. Let's go. Okay. You're calling us. Andromeda Project representative. I gave you a very clear warning, Captain. You could have had anything in the universe as our business partner. You could have had anything in the universe as our business partner? Oh, okay, I see. I offered you the world and you said no. Now you must be destroyed. Okay, sure. It was a pleasure working with you. This is Dogma Private Security Forces? Of course it is. We're en route to the disturbance. ETA imminent. There are multiple hostile signatures inbound in our position. You must get close range of the HQ and upload the virus. I'll do my best to keep their ships off of you. They're about to arrive. Hurry. Okay, so I'm going to assume, right, this is the HQ, right? So we should probably go in... we could do a fleet formation thing, but I feel like I don't need that. What I need is... I need, like, you know, automated defenses and stuff, right? So I'm going to say no fleet formation. We're going to have the Procyon cruiser go this direction. And then as they show up, we will go with battle AI. We don't currently have anyone here. Wow. Now, wait a minute. If I hadn't closed that, would they have arrived? Because they showed up immediately upon me closing that. Is that just coincidence? I don't know. Good news is they showed up right in range of both of my hammerheads, and they're just going to get pelted quick. Dogma Spartans Class 7, Dogma Citadel Class 7, and Dogma Centurion Class 7. Both of them are now squarely in range and lined up with our ships here. So that's great. So let's let them have it there, hammerheads, huh? Fire! I want to see the... Can you please blast them? Why are you not shooting? Blast them! Oh boy. The hammerheads are, I think they're slightly out of range, actually. There's the hammerhead. There you go. Oh my gosh, you got blasted there too. This one, see how they're not turning? Like, he's just not pointing at the target. For whatever reason, he's choosing not to, despite having fleet combat AI. So, like, this is what I mean. Like, they're not very smart, and I wish they were smarter than this, but they're not. They're just not smart. So you need to turn that way. Come on, turn to face the enemy and fire. That is the whole point. There we go. All right. And then same thing with Monaro. All these guys can hopefully handle this. Procyon cruiser is what I'm trying to get close. So I want to get you right as close to the HQ as I can here. I'm going to let the hammerheads and stuff do their business and hope that they can handle this. All right, let's trigger the back door. So do I have control now? Destroy remaining hostiles. I have control. All right, so, but I have deflectors. Okay, there's deflectors. They're just deflectors. They're not, they're not weapons. There's no weapons here. Okay. All right, well, we have deflectors anyway. Procyon cruiser's getting blasted, as expected. We're going to take evasive maneuvers here. And I might actually release my drones in a second. I think I probably will. I think I probably should. Let's go ahead and let the drones repair the hull. Let them get out, repair the hull. We did destroy one ship. Mm-hmm. Spartan is only at 14%. And this other one down here is at 13%. So we're not close enough yet to actually destroying these guys. But man, the hammerheads are doing some seriously good shots right there. I like that. I am now being targeted by Centurion. I don't like that. There we go. All right, everyone face the other ship. Woohoo! Hello, that railgun. Oh my gosh, the hammerheads. The hammerheads. The railguns. Destruction. Oh, they're missing though. This thing's got some good evasion. Everyone destroy. Oh boy. Yeah, just don't get got. There we go. Let's see, 12% here. 30%. Vanguard's at 73. Hey, you know, if the UMC Vanguard dies, can she call back? I would really hope. I don't know, because she's in the Vanguard, right? 73% damage right there. Everyone unleash fury upon the Centurion. 46%. It is taking damage. Come on. At least the hammerheads are pointing the right direction. And all of my ships are still here. I didn't actually lose any. Not yet. Vanguard is still up too. So yeah, everybody's ships are still alive. Except the private security forces. Oh man, the hammerheads are getting danger close, though they really should not be that close. You don't need to be this close. You have rail guns, guys. Procyon Cruiser is actually fully repaired now. There we go. And that is the game. Ball game. That's very good. All right, let's go ahead and do fleet combat. We're gonna get ourselves all lined up, and we will start salvaging if we can here. Monaro can go out and salvage materials and salvage. That's fine. Salvage here too for both of you guys. Go ahead and repair your hulls. Everybody can just go ahead and do the things. Yeah. Even Andromeda HQ, which is already doing that. Yep. It's kind of wild. We got just a bunch of deflectors, but no actual defense. I guess the intention is that the, you know, your ships and stuff on the outside will be your defense, which I guess that's fair. Assuming you still have. I still would put guns on the station, but yeah, whatever. Okay. So now we're just kind of waiting for a phone call, I assume. Let's go ahead and turn our battle stations off. And I'm not getting a phone call. It's very quiet. I just had a chapter called The Final Stand. Introversion. You could have put at least a little bit of music into this. You really could have, man. It's just devastating me how Introversion is so averse to music in their games. I guess, you know, like there are times where not having music, and I say this as a filmmaker, right? There's certainly times where not putting music in is the best decision. This is not one of them. It's just now giving me, after a little bit, it's just now giving me credit for the kills. Okay. Commander Harkin says, "Great work, Captain, but my sensors are detecting a massive signature ahead." Oh. Commander Harkin, I see my first fleet has failed to deal with you. I suppose if I want something done properly, I should do it myself. Okay. What are you, like a class 10? Hostile contact. Andromeda HQ. Enemy ships. Hi. What are you? Andromeda flagship. Class 11. Oh. Okay. Well. Battle stations. And go to town. Everyone go to town. I had to turn around. I got to turn the cruiser around. Woohoo! Whoa! Turn the cruiser around. There we go. Yeah, hammerheads, turn around and fire. Let's go. There we go. Look at all the rail guns. Oh my god, yeah, I love it. 14% damaged already. Here we go. I think the Vanguard's probably toast here because it's 67%. I'm kind of hoping he comes after my ships instead of the Vanguard. Just because I want to see, like, I'm hoping she survives, you know? Oh boy. Is that Harkin dying right there? Shit. She was in this one? I've lost both my frigates, Captain. I don't have enough firepower to win this. This is the Andromeda Navy's flagship. You should have access to its command center from HQ. Really? I think we can beat it. It's at 52%. I think we can win. Toppingberry, what's up? Captain, I can route a signal to their power grid and overload their generators. Tell me when to trigger it. Now? How about now? You should do it now. Systems deteriorating. Power grid overloaded. No power to weapons and engines. I don't understand. How is that possible? It's dead. I don't think we needed that. We're good. I got enough firepower here. We're good. Okay. Hey, look. The Vanguard lives. All right. I do want the sound to calm down here for a second. There we go. Now, I didn't tell my drones to stop leaving the thing, so, like, I may have drones out and about and destroyed at this point. That would suck, but okay. Captain, the ship's weapons and engines are disabled. Hit it with everything you've got. You're a little bit delayed there. This is a message for Andromeda HQ. I am Commander Harkin, Chief of Private Security for this sector, and I command you to stand down. The Andromeda Navy in this sector has been destroyed. You are now blockaded. You are now blockaded. There is nothing left to fight for. Yes. Indeed. Yeah, we have plenty of drones. Like, they're all scavenging and all these things, yeah. Let's go ahead and turn our... Just want to get in here so we can get all the salvage. It's over, Captain. The Andromeda HQ will be placed under the jurisdiction of the Intergalactic Security Council while I make necessary arrests. The access codes for the Stargate are back under our control. The current leadership of the Andromeda Project will be dismantled, and the new galaxy will be freed from their control. Goodbye, Captain, and good luck with your new place in the galaxy. Not even a thank you. Crazy. Leave the HQ. It just wants me to leave now. Well, after I've got the loot, maybe, you know. I think we should probably leave. It's okay. I don't really need the loot. I got, I mean, what, 22 million? I can buy scrap metal if I need. All right, drones, come on in here. We have 60 drones out and about. Wow. All right, well, let's, we'll wait for the drones to come back. I don't know what they're doing. Are they repairing? 25 of them? I feel like 25 of them, unless you're counting these guys, which this is their ship. This is their drones, not mine. Look at all the deuterium out and about, too. Now, he did say he needed to do it himself. That would imply to me, anyway, that, you know, that he was on board that. I'm just going to leave the drones. I don't know where they're at or what they're doing. They don't seem like they're my drones, so goodbye. Oh, is that the end? With Andromeda HQ captured, Commander Harkin and the Intergalactic Security Council will dismantle the Andromeda Project conglomerate and regain control of the Starship. The Stargate, for the benefit of all mankind. A new chapter has begun as mankind expands beyond our home galaxy and into the future. 42 hours of playtime? Really? Yeah, I mean, I probably spent a lot more than I should have on the factory thing, but yeah. Says continue game. Okay. Episode completed, the final stand. All right then. Now, is this an endless game? Is that what I'm getting at here? Is that what I'm seeing? Let's make sure all of our ships are repaired. You know, I think this is a very capable fleet. It took care of its business, you know? It really did. And we didn't have a whole lot of problems dismantling all of those in the final showdown, so... Yeah, I think maybe this is just like an endless game where you can go to various different sectors, but there's still only 2 places. There's still only 2 sectors, so... I'm wondering if the game continues from here. Like if we're going to be seeing, you know, other sectors spawning up or whatever. But this is where I wanted to be with this series, though. I wanted to get through the whole thing, stabilize everything, build the Stargate, and you know, and I took down. Yeah, there's other contracts and stuff to do here too. I haven't done those in forever. But we did all those things, and like. There's hostiles here, yes, but they're just going to keep spawning. The hostiles just keep showing up. So the only reason to stick in here is to get combat rating to level 10. And I don't care enough about that. So this is going to be where I leave you then for the last Starship. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I think I'm about to conclude, as of recording this, I'm going to be concluding our stream series as well. So you got 2 playlists on this game right now. I thank you for watching them. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.